Is resurgent nationalism good or bad? Have you ever wondered how resurgent nationalism affects our world today? This topic sparks debate among many, especially when we look at liberal ideology and globalization. Resurgent nationalism refers to the revival of strong national identities and loyalties, often in response to globalization. But is this a positive or negative trend? From a liberal perspective, resurgent nationalism raises concerns. Liberalism values individual rights, equality, and international cooperation. Nationalism, particularly in its current form, often prioritizes the interests of one nation or ethnic group. This can clash with the universal principles that liberalism promotes. Nationalism emphasizes loyalty to one's nation, often defined by shared culture, language, or ethnicity. Historically, nationalism helped establish nation-states and promote self-determination. However, today's nationalism often reacts against globalization and liberal internationalism. It can express social discontent and challenge the existing international order. Resurgent nationalism can lead to several challenges. It often weakens the inclusive aspects of national identity. By focusing on particular loyalties, it may marginalize minorities and undermine social cohesion. This goes against the liberal idea of pluralism, where diversity is celebrated. Moreover, nationalism frequently opposes globalization and international cooperation. Liberals see these as essential for peace and economic development. When nationalism rises, it can hinder efforts to address global issues like climate change. Another concern is that nationalism can empower governments to increase control domestically. This often happens under the pretense of protecting national sovereignty. Unfortunately, this can come at the cost of individual freedoms and democratic norms. Additionally, resurgent nationalism can fuel exclusionary politics. This contradicts liberal commitments to equal rights and non-discrimination. The rise of nationalist movements can lead to a more divided society, where only certain identities are valued. However, it is important to note that nationalism's resurgence is partly a response to the perceived failures of globalization. Many people feel that liberal policies have weakened the state's ability to provide social and economic security. This has created a space for nationalist movements to gain traction by appealing to identity and sovereignty concerns. While nationalism once had liberalizing effects, its current form often challenges liberal values. It promotes particular identities and skepticism towards globalization. Liberals advocate for a balance between respecting national identities and protecting individual rights. In summary, the question of whether resurgent nationalism is good or bad is complex. It can both reflect legitimate concerns and pose challenges to liberal ideals. Understanding this balance is key to addressing the issues we face in today's interconnected world.